12 июня 2016 года. Вчера был официальный день, когда праздновалось 90-летие королевы Великой Британии Елизаветы II. Пожалуй, одного из самых удачных и наиболее положительных монархов за всю историю современного человечества.
To have a figurehead like the Queen is so terribly important. It does bring a lot of attention to it.
You're also involved in charity work for cystic fibrosis. In fact, so much so that I'm a regular viewer of the wonderful Call the Midwife. You introduced, with your interest in that, you introduced or suggested a storyline for Call the Midwife.
I suggested a storyline,
yes.
And Heidi Thomas went with it and created a wonderful story. And it's to be in a position where you can actually do that is great, and it's a good story.
Talking to so many very well-known household names as I'm getting to today, which is lovely. It's in we've got a terrific picture. I just want to show people it because it made
Люди фотографируются возле полицейских. Видите, что происходит, как красиво.
Now you, my friends, have brought some amazing glamour to the proceedings. Are you here for a cocktail party?
Yeah.
It's very exciting that they were so close, wasn't it? Did anyone speak to them?
Did I asked Prince Harry what he bought the Queen for her birthday?
And what did he say?
He said he couldn't tell me, and then he actually said it was something that he put in the ground.
The first Prime Minister who served Her Majesty, Sir Winston Churchill, once said, "You make a life by what you give." I think it is no coincidence that we have such a strong charitable instinct in this country. It is in no small part due to the example that Her Majesty has set of service to others. Given this incredible support from people across Britain and the Commonwealth, charities are making a difference to millions of lives in our country and across the world. It is now an honour to introduce His Royal Highness and Joint President of Patrons Lunch, the Duke of Cambridge.
Your Majesty, good afternoon everybody. Thank you so much for showing that the great British public doesn't let a little rain spoil a good day out. It means so much to see everybody here today. Can I begin by thanking the organisers of this event, especially my cousin Peter, for working so hard over the past year to turn his vision for this celebration into reality. Catherine, Harry and I, and the rest of our family are extremely proud to be here today. My family has had plenty of reason to celebrate since the Queen turns 90 in April. The Queen's strong health and relentless energy, her sharp wit and famous sense of humour, and the fact that the Queen remains very much at the helm of our family, our nation and the Commonwealth. The Queen at 90 is the one head of state that world leaders can turn to for a first-hand perspective of the arc of history over the last 6 decades. At 90, the Queen is the leader of our country, who we all look up to in good times and in challenging moments to set an example and to guide the way ahead. But the reason we're here today is to celebrate a role that matters just as much to the Queen as the one that she holds on the world stage. We're here to celebrate the Queen as patron. Her commitment to the more than 600 charities to which she lends her name and support is unwavering. From national military and sporting bodies to small local associations to charities that champion children, faith, education and arts, the Queen's pride in her role as your patron is absolute. Through the Queen's association with you, she is not just shining a spotlight on the individual causes you care about. She is reminding us all that being active and engaged in society has virtue in its own right. Thank you for everything you've done for your family. We could not wish you a happier birthday. Now it is my honour to invite here to the microphone Her Majesty the Queen.
To everyone here today, and to those holding street parties elsewhere, I would like to say thank you for the wonderful support and encouragement that you continue to give to me. I hope these happy celebrations will remind us of the many benefits that can flow when people come together for a common purpose, as families, friends, or neighbours. And I pay tribute to the commitment, selfless devotion, and generosity of spirit shown by the hundreds of charities and voluntary organisations represented here today. You are an example to us all. I much appreciate the kindness of all your birthday wishes and have been delighted and moved by the many cards and messages I have received. How I will feel if people are still singing Happy Birthday in December remains to be seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please now be upstanding for the national anthem.
Just beginning with today's parade, which will begin very shortly, and before we see the pictures for that, it is worth saying that we didn't necessarily expect to hear from the Queen today, but there she was at the microphone, it has to be said, making a very funny off-the-cuff remark. It appeared to be at the very end there, Charles Brandreth.
Oh, it was wonderful, wasn't it? gente che sta tornando. Vedo laggiù, laggiù. Stai sempre sulla scarpa. Me l'hai lasciato tu. Tira giù sto cacchio del microfono.